Hi, welcome to this week's Midweek Connection. My name is Todd Jordan. I serve as senior pastor here at Strawbridge United Methodist Church, and I am delighted that you've joined me. If you've been attending worship, you know we're in the middle of our Lenten season. You also probably know that leading up to Lent, we had our stewardship campaign. And I just kind of wanted to put that back on your radar screen. One, in order to thank those of you who have already turned in your commitment cards and those of you who have been at work in your discipleship. And then as a reminder to those of you that received cards and haven't gotten them in yet, it's still not too late. I do want to remind us all what Jesus said about storing up treasures. He says this in Matthew chapter 6, verses 19 through 21. Do not store up for yourselves treasures on earth where moth and rust consume and where thieves break in and steal, but store up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust consumes and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. There's a story that according to legend, Thomas, as in the doubting Thomas, the apostle, went up to southern India. And to this day, by the way, there is a Christian church, the Church of Thomas, that he told this particular king in southern India that he was a carpenter and that he would build him a new castle. So the king gave Thomas money week after week, continued to do that. After a while, the king got word that there was no castle, and he was very angry. And he said, Thomas, what have you been doing with my money? And Thomas said, I've been giving it to the poor. And he said, I thought you were going to build a castle for me. And he said, I am up in heaven. One, we don't know that that's a true story. Two, we don't know how happy the king was about that. Supposedly, according to legend, he converted to Christianity and continued in the spirit of Thomas's generosity. The point, though, is that what we might build or create or do here on earth is limited. It decays, it rusts, it can be stolen. But when we serve the kingdom needs, this is something that is truly eternal. So just want to remind you to take a moment to spend time with God and talk to God about what it is, the kingdom work that God is calling you into. You might recall several weeks ago, we mailed out these brochures. If you don't have one, lost yours, or never got one, we still have them at the church. That on the back is an opportunity for you to make a commitment toward your discipleship, worshiping, attendance, prayer, serving the church, that sort of thing. And of course, the commitment cards, your estimate of giving for 2026, that helps our finance committee know what kind of budget we have to deal with. All of this goes to building God's kingdom in a powerful, tangible way here on earth. So thank you for your generous gifts, and thank you for all the ways that you are living out your kingdom work in how you do, love, live, and serve. May God bless you. Have a great week. I look forward to worshiping with you this Sunday.